Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm doing one of my rant videos, and we're going to take a look at the Hutchinson River Parkway in Westchester County. We've been putting it up with the New York State. It's been doing overpass or bridge replacement projects, and New York State is a failed state, and I'm going to show you why. So, New York State Department of Transportation spending, I guess, millions of dollars on replacing overpasses that probably could stay in service. So let's take a look. So this is the existing overpass that's on this parkway, and it's been here, forgetting the stats, it's been there a very long time. They're saying the way it was built, the foundation was the wrong quote-unquote type of foundation. It's been standing for about 50, 60 years, maybe more. I don't have the information, but it's doing its job. Now, the replacement, this fancy, maybe a little bit wider bridge. I don't know if they fixed the height because trucks have a problem getting stuck and hitting these bridges. I don't know if they went higher. But this is the replacement, and over here on the side is the Hutchinson River. That's why they call it the Hutchinson River Parkway. But for many years, the big problem with this has not been traffic, in my opinion. The big problem is this area, especially right here. There's a flood every time it rains heavy, and we get heavy rain often. So this side, the left side, floods heavily. It creeps over to this side. The Hutchinson River here. Actually, it's this side that floods because the Hutchinson River's there. But it's not the river that's coming up. It's that the water drains can't drain the water from this low spot under this bridge. So I figured spending so much money on this new bridge. Look how beautiful. Look, over here's the river. The road is higher than the river. You would think that maybe they fix the drainage problem. Well, today I had the unique experience of, let's see if I pull it up. I'm gonna mute this. Let's see how it looked today on the drive home. Now, I was a passenger in the car, so I was filming, and looky here. These cars are forced to use the left-hand lane to barely make it through. When we were pulling up, the police were about to close it because cars have been stuck here, water rescues, and now the bridge is in the completed phase. They're just cleaning up. Actually, this one is actually fully completed now, and they just finished maybe a month or two ago. They renamed it. They passed a bill to rename the bridge to civil rights activists, which is fine. But look at this flooding for a rainstorm, a thunderstorm. This is ridiculous. Now the cop over here is gonna pinch people off and make them go backwards. They don't want them going through. Because I actually knew a lady who went through there one time back in the day, and her car started floating. She had to be water rescued out of there. you know. But this is every time it rains heavy, then they got to close the highway. It's, you figure with the millions of dollars that they spent on this project, which may have or may not have been needed. The real issue is the flooding. You got this guy, he's gonna, start passing on the left. I was kind of hoping he sinks. So we carefully maneuvered over to the right. The cop pinched the people. It was like, nope, you ain't going through. Enough of that. Big project. They already had a spray paint cover up graffiti there and a nice new brick. And this is in a decent neighborhood. And here comes the guy with the truck with the lift that always gonna plow through. And it had just stopped raining heavy. And this is what you get in New York State. You know, they throw money on top of a problem, and the real problem is the flooding and look at all this traffic getting off at this exit, flooding the local streets, highway department closing the streets. It's just totally ridiculous. And I couldn't find out how much money they spent on that bridge, but they could have spent a few bucks on addressing the water issues. So that's why New York State is a failed state, and it's a joke. So that's my rant video for today, and if you like this, give it a like, give it a share, or subscribe. Take it easy.